If only I could turn back time.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Clutch, aka Mr. Clutchaholic, coming to you with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. In this video, I'll be playing some Search and Destroy on the map Crash. And as you guys can see, I finally got an intro clip video for all of my videos here on YouTube now. I'm finally adding some of those content creating tools to my toolbox and, slowly developing baby steps, getting better and better. And I can thank you all for that, giving me feedback on my channel. I really do appreciate that. But as I said before in the title of the video, I'm going to be discussing today why I feel that Search and Destroy is the best game mode in the Call of Duty franchise. Not necessarily just talking about here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, but over the span of the Call of Duty franchise, why I truly love Search and Destroy. I've been playing Call of Duty since 2008, back with Call of Duty World at War, so I have 12 years of Call of Duty experience underneath my belt, and I, for whatever reason, am always drawn to the Search and Destroy game mode. I've played numerous game modes throughout the Call of Duty franchise, and Search and Destroy has always been my go-to game mode when it comes to multiplayer. And I'll be going into detail discussing exactly why that is. If you are new to the channel or haven't done so already and you enjoy this video, please show your support by subscribing to the channel, as well as clicking the like button and turning on notifications. That way you get alerted every single time I drop new content here on my channel. And now, without further ado, let's get into the video. So one of the first reasons why I feel that Search and Destroy is the greatest game mode of the Call of Duty franchise has to be the competitive nature of the game mode. Not only the competitiveness, but it's personal when it comes to Search and Destroy. In Search and Destroy, as you know, there is no respawn, so when you die, you are out for that round, and you have to rely on your teammates to kind of pick up the slack when you go down in numbers. And not only that, there's an objective to play in. I love objective-based game modes because without them, you kind of have chaos with people kind of just sitting and waiting for people to run by and shooting them in the back. So, as I said before, because there is no respawn, you only get one life. It kind of brings up the intensity to the Search and Destroy game mode, because you have to play with strategy. You can't just be running out in the open, or you're going to get taken out. Chances are, if you don't like Search and Destroy, it's probably because you're one of those people who just rush down the middle of the map, and, well, you're kind of asking for trouble at that point. Going back to the competitiveness of the game mode, me growing up playing sports, I have that inner competitor in me, and Search and Destroy has always been that game mode where I can dump some of that aggressive competitor behavior in, especially when it comes to the smack talking that would take place in the lobbies. Lately I've been playing in party chat just so I can hear my friends, but I know back in the day when we just had game chat, in between those matches in the lobby there was an exchange of words and people were going back and forth and things got heated. And hey, if that's something that you guys enjoy and want to see more of, let me know down in the comments. That way I can start playing some more in game chat and bringing some of that content to you guys as well. But there were so many times where you'd run into a team that thought they were MLG, thought they were the greatest thing ever, were smack talking after they got that first win in round one, saying they were just going to stomp on you and basically sweep you. And nothing got me more fired up than proving those people wrong. Nothing was better than silencing a clan at that time. Now it's squads, right? But a clan at that time, silencing a whole clan of Call of Duty players thinking that they're the greatest thing ever, and all of a sudden you go up 4-2, and after you win that 5th round, you're 1 round away from getting the victory. You start to see them trickle out, they start to rage quit. There was nothing better than having that feeling of knowing that you went out there and competed and basically did your best to shut those people up. And that's something that I always love about Search and Destroy and definitely want to get back into. Another reason I love the Search and Destroy game mode has to be the communication. Search and Destroy is one of those game modes that communication is key, from everything from the callouts to the positioning. If you're an OG COD player, you all know about Grandma's House, the Grandma's House callout, So Search and Destroy was always one of those game modes where communication was very important. So to begin off, I always played with family members. I played with my late uncle, and of course I played with my sibling, my brother, and some cousins, and we used to jump on Search and Destroy, and we had that communication, so things would flow. But of course, not everybody would be on at the same time, so you would start to make new friends because communication was important. Actually, one of my best friends I met playing Call of Duty Black Ops back in 2010, so we've been friends for almost 10 years now, but we met online playing Search and Destroy, and it's kind of funny how we met because I was playing the way I like to play, which he would call camping, but on defense I was strategically placed in the map, SMP, strategic map placement. I was guarding the B bomb on Hotel. And yeah, I was up on a desk in a corner, and I was just guarding the bomb, and he goes running in, and I blast him with my G11, and in the chat lobby right afterwards, we have an exchange of words. He's not happy about it, and I tell him, you know what, I'm going to be in the same spot, come get me, and sure enough, he runs up there, and I kind of change corners a little bit, so he looks in one corner, I shoot him in the other. But again, I was playing the defense. I was defending my bomb, and at that point I had no reason to go rush to try to get a diffuser or anything, so I was playing defense, which was my style of play on defense. Now on offense, I was more of a rush planner. I like to rush a certain route and kill anybody along the way and get that bomb plant. But yeah, that's how I met him, and me and him became good friends. We actually finally met each other in person last summer. He's over 2,000 miles away from where I live down here in Texas, but that was a very, very great experience. Speaking of my friend Teetzer Heetzer, that brings me to my next reason why I love playing Search and Destroy as a game mode, and that is the opportunity to humiliate your opponent. And yes, I'm talking about trolling. In Search and Destroy, there's a lot of opportunities to really humiliate your opponent, from ninja defusing to standing and defusing to following them around the map and getting right up next to them and shooting them in the back and turning around and basically trolling your opponent. And that's what we're doing right here in this video. He had looked up a glitch, so to speak, where you could make the bomb invisible, and while we thought we could actually fly the bomb away and they wouldn't be able to defuse it, but what you needed was a recon drone. So I call in my recon drone, and then he throws his trophy system on top of it. And what I have to do now is position myself directly underneath him below the bomb, so that once he activates it and drops the briefcase, it lands on top of the recon drone and you can fly it away. So right now I do have the briefcase on top of the trophy system. I fly back again and I see that it is gone, but it's actually invisible. If they run around the bomb and they get the prompt to press square to defuse, they'll go ahead and do that, and we find that out in this match. But I fly it over here to the skyscraper because I'm thinking this is a great hiding spot, little to know that the bomb is just invisible, they can still defuse it. But again, these opportunities to do these fun little things and try to humiliate your opponent are presented a lot of times in Search and Destroy. And I mentioned it before, one of my favorite things to do in Search and Destroy was to get a ninja defuse. Nothing was better than it being 1v6, the heat's up, it's just you left, and you put yourself in a position to sneak behind the person who's planting the bomb. You go unnoticed and you defuse it right under their noses, and he turns around and is like, what happened? And later on you hear in the game chat his teammates are just letting him have it, telling him, how can you be so dumb, you didn't check the bomb, you defused it right underneath you. And some of those great moments of playing Surge are some of those ninja defuses and hearing the teammates react afterwards, and that's something that I love about this game mode. And that brings me to the final reason as to why I love Search and Destroy, and why I honestly believe that it is the best game mode in the Call of Duty franchise, and that's that Search and Destroy creates these moments that are just unforgettable. They create these momentous clutch moments that, for me personally, I really thrived in, and that's kind of where I started to get my name. Originally, when I was playing on the PS3, I went by the gamer tag Green Ranger 23. And as these moments started to arise, these 1v6s, these 1v5s, I started to really thrive in those moments, and my teammates would be like, oh man, you're so clutch, you come in clutch whenever the pressure's on. And I ended up forgetting my username and my password to the old Green Ranger 23 account. So when I was creating a new PlayStation account, I thought it was fitting that I go by the name Mr. Clutchaholic, because I was pulling off these clutches so often that I felt like, you know what, this is the gamer tag that I gotta go under. And in those moments, the reason why I felt like I thrived so much was, I craved that reward at the end when the adrenaline was pumping, your heart was racing, you were kind of feeling that the team was on your shoulders. You know, you were the deciding factor on whether you were going to come away with the win or not. I really stepped it up and thrived in those moments to the point where I gained the confidence that whenever it was a 1v6 or a 1v5, I was like, don't worry guys, I got this. Jump on my back. I'm going to carry us to victory, you know. And those moments can be presented more frequently in Search and Destroy than other game modes, I feel. And of course, you also have your aces, right? So in aces, whenever you go and you pretty much wipe out the entire enemy team solo, and you know, those are some other moments that people really remember versus some of the other game modes when playing maybe TDM or domination. You can remember maybe going on a high kill streak. Of course, in the old Call of Duties, you know, dropping a nuke, or even in Modern Warfare 2019, getting a nuclear and dropping a nuke. That's something that's memorable, but not as memorable as like a 1v6, 1v5, and you know, carrying your team and you being the deciding factor on whether your team wins or loses. So that's the end of the video. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Call of Duty videos just like this one, don't forget to click that subscribe button, as well as smash that like and turn on notifications. That way you get alerted every single time I drop new content on my channel. And just like I said before, Search and Destroy is a personal game. I finally get this guy who's been sniping me the whole match right here at the end. But I'll let you guys go ahead and enjoy the end of the video. This is Clutch signing out. Laters, everybody.
1 minute remaining. Молодцы, ребята. Well done. Command will be pleased.